Center, 7 foot even, number 20, Alex starting at small forward, 6'8", 0, at forward, 6'9", number 33, Kyle Kuzma. At guard, 6'4", number 13, Carter. The other guard, 6'4", number 15, Malcolm Brogdon.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And here we can check out the story for Mikal Bridges.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Now, New York starting five. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point. And for Washington, we've got Bilal Coulibaly. Sarr out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Brogdon in at the 2. All right, Brent, these teams just met. You think we can expect more of the same?
I don't know, B.A. I mean, these games could go different ways so fast. And depending on what happened the night before, of course, you know what's coming in terms of the sets and the plays and who it is that they're trying to get the ball to and where. But, man, somebody could step up and just have a performance here where this game could go sideways and be a different result altogether.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, B.A. The way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
That free throw good from Brunson. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough. This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And how about JB? Jalen Brunson, since that free agent move in 2022, really raising the level of his play.
Here's Sarr. Here's Kuzma. Pass to Coulibaly. To the wing, right side. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Hart. Finished off the break.
Gritty play by a gritty player, Josh Hart. Hard to deny it.
And it's Poole with the ball for Washington. 4-point game. Kuzma against Hart. Here's Poole. It's rebounded by New York. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Outside Brunson. Back to Hart for 3. Rebounded by Brogdon.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Bridges. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Now here's Brogdon doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game.
Hard to guess what Brogdon is going to do, but I love the control he plays with, especially in the screen and roll game.
Brunson finds Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Towns a screen on Poole. Here's Brunson. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
And that in-between J, Brunson capable.
For Washington, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, "You'll have to ask my guys that. Jalen is really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson." Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Kuzma. Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Sarr. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Washington shooting their first free throws here tonight. The first free throw is good. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
The Wizards trail by 4. Poole outside. Pass to Sarr. Brogdon from outside. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's McBride. Counted from distance.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And obviously the whistles weren't in their favor the last time these teams met, and it cost them.
Yeah, and Poole does have some tricks up his sleeve. It helps him get around that contact inside.
So it's the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Wizards. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Anunoby for 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the shot goes down. Poole's got his second basket of the night.
Those are 2 tough points from Poole. Great to see him mixing it up down low.
Towns way outside. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
George out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Corey Kispert. And it's Carrington in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Here's Carrington. 17 points for him last game against New York.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
The Wizards trail by 4. Here's Kuzma, and another basket for Washington.
Credit to Kuzma that time, not hesitating, and he finds the room to let it rip.
Here's Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Carrington. Brunson defending. Here's Valanciunas. And it's New York with a rebound. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And here's Brunson from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
3-point field goal.
Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter. For Washington, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. With the Bradley Beal trade, Washington made it clear they were going in a new direction, Brent.
Yeah, it felt like the Wizards were stuck in the Delaware just a little bit. They won 34 or 35 games for 3 straight seasons, and trading away Bradley Beal was an admittance to, hey, we've got to start over, we've got to do something, get some younger players in here on the roster and give us some flexibility. The future is now for the Washington Wizards.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Ooh, not good there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Valanciunas. The rebound by Sims.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
McBride passes to Brunson. Bridges against George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges misses. Wizards trail by 7. Here's Sarr using his post moves to get the 2 points. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Sarr. The Knicks pull it in. And he lobs it up.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Like to see Mikal get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity.
Brunson against Brogdon. Here's Valanciunas. It's rebounded by McBride.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Here's Bridges. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Wizards trail by 9. And here's Brogdon. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Valanciunas with a screen on Brunson. Down low. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And so it's New York closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general, but hey, the tide can shift. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Coach, the offense is flowing. What will be your message to the team at halftime?
Let's keep attacking, make the extra pass, get their size out of the lane, hit the open man.
Thanks, Coach. Guys, got to keep being unselfish out there.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody, Kenny. Always knew what the floor looked like.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Knicks.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Neither is that. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the floor for New York, we've got Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Now here's Kuzma. Fades back. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Here's Poole after the basket by New York on the other end. Poole, a screen on Hart. Kuzma, the pass to Sarr, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, easy enough for the 7-footer. Sarr bringing the house down.
Outside Hart, pass to Brunson. No good there. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 7. Here's Sarr. From down in the low post, it goes. Sarr's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I love seeing Sarr get a little more physical there inside.
Brunson against Poole. Brunson with the bucket.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Knicks. Here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference. And of course the Wizards, far behind in the standings. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Pass to Sarr. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Knicks leading by 7. Outside Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And here's Bridges. 5 on the clock. Towns for 3. Rebound Washington. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch. Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
Here's Brunson. And it's Poole with a rebound. Wizards trail by 4. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
I just love the ball.
Outside Hart. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Now here's Brunson. He's closely guarded. Releases. New York no good that time either. The Wizards on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Kuzma, the pass to Poole. Here's Sarr. He's guarded by Bridges. To the inside. Stolen by Bridges. 29 seconds left in the third. Here's Hart. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Washington has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Poole outside. Back to Kuzma for the lead. Pass to Brogdon. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of threes. New York out in front. They lead by 1. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. It should be an exciting finish. We've got Jonas Valanciunas. Marvin Bagley is out there with George. Then it's Kispert, and it's Carrington in at the point guard position. That's the group for Washington right now. Now here's Kispert. Pass to Carrington. There's a screen to take the lead. The rebound by Shamet. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson passes to Sims, and that one is stuffed right through.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Now Valanciunas. Pass to Carrington. To tie it up. The Knicks with the rebound. Outside McBride. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Inside, here's Achua over Bagley, and rejected.
Bagley timing that one well and intimidating.
Here's Carrington, Brunson defending. To the middle, Achua with a steal. Brunson assertive on the take. Yep, that one's good. And the Knicks lead by 5. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
A new lineup here for Washington. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Sims. Hart comes in for Achua. OG Anunoby's checked in for McBride. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Shamet. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. And it's Washington with the ball. The Knicks making their last shot. They set the screen. Here's Kuzma. Count it.
And Kuz on the cruise with that bucket.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. The floater. It's deflected. Kuzma against Hart. Poole right side. Kuzma outside. Poole outside. Takes the three. Towns with a rebound. Knicks leading by 5. Here's Brunson. Oh, the physicality of Brunson.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
At the line for Washington, Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. It's Bridges on the wing. Guarded by Brogdon. Towns passes to Hart. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 9-point Knick lead.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now here's Brogdon. Off target from outside. Wins it. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry.